Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, heart pounding like crazy, and you absolutely have to tell someone about the totally insane, mind-blowing dream you just had. Or maybe you finally build up the courage to spill the beans to your best friend about that massive life dream that's been burning inside you for years. Like quitting your soul-sucking job, packing your bags to live abroad, or finally launching that passion project you've been daydreaming about. But the moment you open your mouth, they stare at you like you've just grown a second head, like you've completely lost the plot. We've all been there, haven't we? You pour your heart out, their eyes glaze over, awkward, polite nod. Quick subject change to the weather. It stings, right? You feel deflated, like your excitement just evaporated. Today, in the next 20 to 25 minutes, I'm handing you the exact English playbook that turns those blank stares into wide-eyed reactions like, "Whoa, no way, tell me more. What happened next?" You'll walk away today with 25 plus juicy natural idioms that make you sound effortlessly fluent. No more robotic textbook English. One universal 5-step formula that works like magic for any dream, whether it's a bizarre nighttime adventure or a huge life-changing goal. Word-for-word scripts you can copy-paste and use tomorrow with variations for different situations. Bonus tips on body language and timing to make your stories even more captivating. So pause whatever you're doing right now, grab a coffee, tea, or your favorite drink, settle in comfortably, and let's transform you into someone people can't stop listening to. Welcome to Idioms Insight. Hello, everyone. This is Jice, and you're watching Idioms Insight, the channel dedicated to turning that stiff textbook English into real, confident, native-sounding conversations, one powerful idiom at a time. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell notification right now, because today's lesson is absolute pure gold. We're diving deep into something that trips up even advanced learners, and by the end, you'll have a superpower for sharing your stories. Why this topic is secretly one of the trickiest, even for advanced learners. Let me ask you a quick question. Drop your answer in the comments below. Type 1 if you've ever tried spilling a crazy night dream and the person looked at you totally confused like, "Huh? What are you even talking about?" Type 2 if you've shared a big life dream, like starting a business, traveling the world, or switching careers, and got that fake encouraging smile, the classic "good luck with that" vibe. Type 3 if you've experienced both. I'm already imagining hundreds of 1s, 2s, and 3s flooding in. Here's the real issue. Dreams of both kinds completely break the rules of normal, logical storytelling. They jump all over the place, twist in weird ways, follow dream logic that makes zero sense in real life. And when you translate directly from your native language, you end up with phrases that scream non-native, like, "I saw a dream last night." Natives say, "I had a dream." Or, "I dreamed with flying." Sounds off. Natives say, "I dreamed about flying." Or, "I was flying in my dream." But once you unlock these native patterns, sprinkle in a handful of spot-on idioms, and follow a simple structure, boom! You go from confusing and boring to captivating and unforgettable in seconds flat. People lean in, ask questions, and actually feel what you're feeling. And that's exactly what we're mastering today, step by step. Part 1. How natives actually start talking about night dreams without sounding boring. Rule number 1. Never start with something dull like, "I had a dream yesterday." Natives hook you immediately with energy and emotion. Here are the top 10 native starters. I'll put them all on screen, say them slowly, and explain the vibe. "I had the weirdest dream last night." You are not going to believe the dream I had. "Okay, listen to this. My brain went completely wild last night." Idiom. Go wild equals get super crazy, uncontrolled, or creative. "I had a dream that totally freaked me out." Freak someone out equals scare or shock intensely. "I woke up in a cold sweat again." Idiom, in a cold sweat equals terrified. Sweating from fear even though it's cold. My brain cooked up the craziest movie while I was sleeping. Expression. Cook something up equals invent or create something imaginative, often quirky. "I had one of those dreams that felt way too real, like beyond realistic." You're gonna laugh, but I had this bizarre dream where it was a total nightmare. I woke up scared stiff. Scared stiff equals frozen solid with fear. Get this, I had a dream that was straight out of a horror movie. Try saying your top 3 favorites out loud right now. Practice them in front of a mirror. Feel the energy. Practicing out loud is how natives build that natural flow. Part 2. 15 plus must-know idioms and expressions for describing night dreams. These are the secret sauce that separates intermediate English from advanced native-level magic. I'll list them with quick meanings and examples. Pause if you need to jot them down. It was all over the place. Chaotic, no logical order. Out of the blue, my ex showed up. Suddenly and unexpectedly. My legs turned to jelly. Felt weak and wobbly from fear. I was on cloud 9 for a second. Extremely happy, blissful. Things took a turn for the worse. Suddenly got bad. I was scared stiff, completely frozen with terror. My heart was racing 1,000,000 miles an hour, beating insanely fast. It left me shaken all day, emotionally disturbed, upset. Typical dream logic, nothing made sense. I woke up laughing my head off, laughing uncontrollably. It was beyond my wildest dreams bizarre, more extreme than anything imaginable. The whole thing went like a dream at first, smoothly and perfectly, before turning weird. I was half asleep when it hit me how crazy it was. Not fully awake, drowsy. It felt like a dream come true until the nightmare part kicked in. I wouldn't dream of forgetting something that wild. Would never even consider. Bonus funny one. Dream on if you think that makes sense in real life. Sarcastic for no way. Pause the video now. Pick your 5 favorites and write them in a sentence about a recent dream. I'll wait 10 seconds. Done? Awesome! You're already leveling up. Part 3. The magic universal 5-step formula works for any dream, night or life. This is the game changer. The exact structure natives use instinctively without even realizing it. It keeps your story short, emotional, logical, even if the dream isn't, and addictive. Step 1. Hook with strong feeling plus idiom. Grab attention instantly. Step 2. Paint one vivid sensory scene, 1 to 2 sentences max. Make them see it. Step 3. Tell only 3 to 6 main events with smooth transitions, like at first, then suddenly, all of a sudden, next thing I knew. Step 4. Sprinkle 2 to 4 idioms for natural flavor and emotion. Step 5. Close with an even though, even if reflection plus open-ended question. Makes them respond. Let's see it in action with a full night dream example. About 45 seconds when spoken naturally. Last night I had a dream that completely freaked me out. I found myself standing in my old childhood home, but everything was upside down and the walls were breathing. At first, it was kind of fun. I was on cloud 9 floating around. Then out of the blue, this massive spider dropped from the ceiling. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. My legs turned to jelly, and I couldn't move. I was scared stiff. Next thing I knew, things took a turn for the worse. The floor cracked open and I started falling forever. All of a sudden I could fly, but then the dream went totally wild and everything exploded in colors. I woke up in a cold sweat, heart racing 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it left me shaken for hours. Even though it was just typical dream logic, it felt way too real. Have you ever had a nightmare that stuck with you all day like that? How engaging was that? The listener feels the fear, the twists, the relief, and they want to share theirs. Part 4. Adapting the same formula for life dreams. Big goals and ambitions. The beauty, the exact same 5 steps work perfectly for sharing big life dreams. Natives use similar emotional hooks, but different idioms for inspiration and determination. Key idioms for life dreams. It's been keeping me up at night, thinking about it obsessively. I've decided to take the plunge. Commit fully despite risk. I'm going all in. Fully committed, no holding back. It's a long shot, but unlikely but worth trying. I'm shooting for the moon, reaching for the stars, aiming extremely high. I don't want to live with regrets. It would be a dream come true. Beyond my wildest dreams if it happens. I'm chasing my dreams no matter what. Putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. Full example using the formula. There's this idea that's been keeping me up at night for over a year now. Picture this. I'm stuck in that Sunday night dread. knowing Monday means another week in a job that drains my soul. At first, I just dipped my toes in, started learning skills on the side, posting a few things online. Then out of the blue, one video blew up and got thousands of views. I've saved up a buffer now, so I've decided to take the plunge and quit to go full-time as a content creator. It's a long shot and people think I'm crazy, but I'm going all in, shooting for the moon and putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. Even if it doesn't work out perfectly, it would still be beyond my wildest dreams compared to staying stuck, and I refuse to live with regrets. What about you? What's something you've been dreaming of going all in on lately? See, same structure, totally different reaction. The listener feels motivated, not awkward. Part 5, bonus tips. Transitions, body language, and common mistakes to avoid. To make your stories even smoother, use transitions. At first, then suddenly, next thing I knew, all of a sudden, before I knew it. Add sensory details, sounds, feelings, colors, but keep it brief. Body language, wide eyes, hand gestures, lean forward. Mirror the emotion. Common mistakes, too many details. Listener zones out. No emotion, shown idioms, sounds flat. Direct translation, awkward phrasing. Fix them with today's tools. Quick recap, plus your free gift and homework. Let's recap everything. Night dream starters and idioms, weirdest dream, freaked me out, cold sweat, on cloud 9, out of the blue, legs to jelly, scared stiff, took a turn for the worse. Dream logic, beyond wildest dreams. Life dream idioms, keeping me up at night, take the plunge, go all in, long shot, shoot for the moon, dream come true, no regrets, blood, sweat, and tears. The 5-step formula, hook plus strong feeling or idiom, 1 vivid scene, 3 to 6 events plus transitions. Sprinkle idioms, even if or though reflection plus question. Your powerful homework. Today, tell one person a recent night dream using at least 4 idioms in the formula. This week, share a life dream, chart goal with someone using the same structure. Come back to the comments. Share which idiom felt the most natural, fun, or how the conversation went. I read and replied to as many as possible. It builds our community. If this lesson has already made you excited to speak more naturally and confidently, show some love. Smash that like button. Helps more learners find this gold. Subscribe and turn on the bell. New idiom-packed lessons drop regularly. Share this with a friend who needs it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You're taking real steps toward fluent, confident English. Keep dreaming big, both at night and in life. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next episode of Idioms Insight. Bye for now. Sweet dreams tonight, unless they're the fun, weird kind.